Udah yuk, 1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Aisya Shalifa and with my partner Khoirunnisa from group of 10, class 11 of Saint 2. We would like to present about our explanation text. List of explanation text. The first is natural phenomena are tsunami, earthquakes, eruption, and flood. The second is social phenomena are bullying, poverty, criminality, juvenile delinquency. The third is cultural phenomena are westernism, hedonism, modern batik design, and tradisi mudik. The outline are title, floods in East Nusa Tenggara or entity climb lives. General statement, definition of flood, stated that entity is in area that is being flooded. Sequence explanation, how flood in entity happens, what the factor happen flood in entity, how many flood victims in entity, closing, conclusion of text. The material, we search on Google and we see on the website www.kompas.com, tekno.tempo.co, and www.ncbcindonesia.com. And this is our explanation text about floods in East Nusa Tenggara or entity climb lives. In Indonesia, we are very familiar with the word flood. What is flood? Floods are natural phenomena, events that happens when excessive water flows submerge the land. These natural disasters often occur in parts of our country, for example, flood in entity. Recently, there was a flood disaster in entity. So, how flood in entity happens, what the factor happen flood in entity, and how many flood victims in entity. Flood in Nusa Tenggara that occurred on Sunday, April 4, 2021 are called flash floods. Flash floods is a flood that occurs as a result of inundation of runoff from a river channel. This occurs because the river discharges in large and exceeds the flow capacity, occur rapidly and hits low areas in river valleys and basins and usually carries debris. Flash floods come suddenly and take place fiercely. The cause include the rapid deposition of heavy rain, the collapse of natural dams that occur in upstream channel, and the collapse of dams or artificial embankments. Natural disasters are very detrimental and cause many casualties, and the impact of the post-flood damage to the environment and is very dirty.
From March 30 to April 4th, 2021, the weather in NTT was not very friendly. Heavy to extreme rain and intensely caused flood. It was from Saroja tropical cyclone that has led to hydrometeorological disasters, flash flood, and landslide in most parts of NTT. Since growing acid for tropical storms, this system has caused heavy rains, even to the extreme, accompanied by strong winds in the NTT region. This tropical cyclone also causes high waves in the water around the tropical storm system. This can this can be seen with rainfall of more than 150 mm. Further, high humidity conditions in the surrounding atmosphere, starting from the lower layer to the top. BMKG said surface wind speed is 55 knots per 100 km per hour. Meanwhile, the recorded wave height was up to 7 meters. This flood took many victims. To date, the NTB has recorded 128 people wounded and dozens more are still missing as a result of this impact. A total of 24 people from 2019 families were displaced. So flood in NTT happens by extreme weather in the form of heavy to extreme rain intensity and took 128 people wounded. The aim of the text to explain how flood in NTT occurs and what factor flood in NTT happens and how many flood victims in NTT. Next, generic structure. First, general statement are from in Indonesia. We are very familiar with the word flood. To show how flood in NTT happens, what the factor happen flood in NTT, and how many flood victims in NTT. Second is sequence of explanation are from flood in Nusa Tenggara that occurred on Sunday, April 4th, 2021 are called flash flood. To a total of 424 people from 2019 families were displaced. Third, closing are so flood in NTT happens by extreme weather in the form of heavy to extreme rain intensity and took 108 people wounded. And next, legends Peter. First, use simple present tense are natural phenomena events that happens when excessive water flows submerge the land. This tropical cyclone also causes high waves in the waters around the tropical storm system. Secondly, is you specify are 24 people from 2019 families were displaced. Third, use action verbs are the rivers, discharge, and largest. Fourth, scientific exposed are cyclone atmosphere. Five, using chronological explanation are from March 30 to April 4, 2021. Maybe it's enough from us. Apologies from our mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dah.